How much delay is it?
There's a little bit of a delay until... And good evening, everyone, and happy Memorial Day. We made it already to Monday. It's kind of sad.
It doesn't feel like Monday at all.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. But at least the weather was nice here.
You went pulling Saturday night, right? Or you went videotape, didn't you? Were you
I did not. I was a spectator for the last time this year.
Good for you.
Otherwise, it'll be next 17 weeks, I think.
Who's the good-looking guy in the red shirt?
Yes. We
Who's
have the one and only Colin Burkholtz from the
The
Burkholtz.
2016
Yes.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, rookie.
Badgers-
Points champion with his dad. Okay, we got to give Doug kudos too.
Oh,
Yes.
Doug. Yeah, Doug's all.
Yes.
Take nothing.
Doug's a checkbook.
Yes, he did a great job a couple weeks ago. So
And I want to give a shout out to Brock Johnson out in Mercer, PA right now. I think he's done 4 or 5 live videos today. They've been very popular. I know a couple of them are all over 200,000 reach already. So it's been really good. So thanks for joining us tonight, Colin. It's good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
It's always nice. Sometimes we leave Ryan all by himself. And tonight we actually have 2 people.
I felt like it was warranted. He needed some company.
Jason is in the building, just to let everyone know.
Yeah,
he is
so,
in his
yeah.
own corner. So
Stop the press.
Chuck Hobbs and all those guys
Yes.
are working on me. So.
yeah, so Jason is not on vacation this week.
I'm like the
And
color guy.
yeah,
I set the color, I make comments.
yeah. So you're our little peanut gallery over
Yeah,
there.
the peanut gallery.
Whatever Matt and Sean have.
Yes, yes. So we'd have to call you the J-Man
The
corner.
J-Man.
The J-Man corner.
The J-Man
We
corner.
do better than that. We'll work on that a little
Yeah.
Yeah, we might want to change. We don't want to get copyright infringement
Well,
from
pretty
them.
soon we're going to have Chris Clark all the time. If he ever, gets a real job and starts hanging out with us.
A real job.
So we'll see what happens.
Oh, geez.
Excited about that. So everybody, welcome. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you to everybody who gave their life. And that's what Memorial Day is all about, so we could have the freedom. I truly believe we have the freedoms today because of what our grandpas did. Like I'm 40, Colin, your grandpa, great-grandpa, stuff like that. They served, they protect our country, World War I, II, Vietnam, Korea.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the freedom today. And sometimes I think people wonder why we're in Afghanistan or the Middle East or whatever. And I think we'll see, hopefully in 40 or 50 years, we continue to have the freedoms we have today. So we can go to a tractor pull and drink some beer and not have to worry about getting shot at.
Yeah, you know what? Every year I go to Toma, and every session I can remember Alan Washburn giving that memorable speech. There's a veteran who salutes the flag and sadly sleeps beneath it. That always gives me goosebumps. I've heard it a million times, and it never gets old. He
And
does a good
Louisville,
job.
staying on the track when they played God Bless the USA.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, the Lee Greenwood video.
I got goosebumps in the stands, and I got to be on the track this
You
year.
cried.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome.
I would too.
Yep, it was awesome.
Yeah.
So let's get to it, guys. We got a big show tonight.
Yes,
So.
very busy
Doug
show
Borth,
once again.
Promoter, we're Saturday, June 10th is the Showdown in Curdtown, Ellsworth, Wisconsin. Is that 2 tracks, Ryan, or is that 1 track?
2 tracks.
Okay, and this is the first time they're bringing the Grand National Modifieds?
Correct. This will be the first time that they'll have Grand National mods. Plus,
So
they
this
have.
will be what? So between Toma, Ellsworth, and Hillsborough, that's the only time the big mods are in the state this year, right?
Yeah.
Big, like,
That is
Champions
correct.
Tour or
Yeah.
Yep.
Grand
Yeah,
National.
you only get a few times to see any type of modified polling in the state of Wisconsin.
That's pretty awesome.
And if you're close to the Minnesota border, you could go over to Hutchinson for the Unlimiteds.
And Doug is we are if anybody wants their poll aggressively promoted on the Beer Money Polling Team social media, I put a post up today to get a hold of Ryan Rusink or Brandon Johnson and Ellsworth, and that's why we've been working with Doug to do that and to push this poll. And it was the Region 3 poll of the year last year for
Region
NCPA.
3.
Yep, region poll.
So that's kind of a big deal. And what like a poll like that, guys, that's voted on by the pollers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how it is for Badgers,
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah,
it's
we
not
got,
like it's
we
some.
got we got the forms too. Like we entered the WTPA
Okay.
membership, and we got the forms too and voted and stuff. It's like Badger State.
Good deal. So Colin Burkholtz again from the Burkholtz polling team. The Hot Farm until last year won Light Pro. Last year won the Badger State points, and you know how much your dad and you mean to me.
Yeah.
Because you guys found my first polling tractor just right down
Yep,
the road.
just
And
right
there's a
next
picture of it
door.
right behind
Yep,
you.
right there.
So excited to have you in the studio tonight. I thank you for doing this. And
No problem.
I was happy to see you got your text message today that you were still coming down tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the first thing I wanted to talk about was the toys. The Remedy toys are for sale now. Polling Tractor Models LLC is the Facebook page. Jeff Blackburn did an amazing job.
He did.
I don't have mine yet, but Gaffney's getting one and I'm getting one, and the rest of them are obviously for sale. But I don't know, Ryan, if you have a picture that you can put up there of the tractor, the toys.
Oh, yep.
I
We'll
think
get that
I
up
have it on
there.
the desktop.
Yep.
So-
And we want to first, we're going to be introducing a new camera angle tonight as well. So we'll do that right away here. So this is
What are we calling this?
I now just have close up.
It's close-up.
So yeah,
Wayne's World do that?
yes, yeah, Wayne's yes.
You're
So-
too young,
That's before my
You're too young,
time.
Colin. But
Yes. So
Ryan's not that much older than you, but I am.
Yeah, it's actually kind of nice to have someone my own age.
Yeah.
So.
That's some old guy.
Yeah. But yeah, so now everyone, you can show off your new gear for the year as well.
New
Chris Morrison's big in this.
Yeah, not a whole lot of changes to the tractor, but we decided to go big into the PR department. We got the crew shirts made for our crew, and then we got T-shirts made. I just delivered Schultz's. We could give him 1 million T-shirts, and we still wouldn't match the number of T-shirts he's giving us. So that's okay. I mean, we give him 2. Him and Gaffney 1. You have to cut the sleeves off for Gaffney's.
He does it on his own.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately they don't come like that. So, but yeah, so we have our in-guest close-up cam, and of course showing off your new gear, so you have to check that out. You guys will be at Ettrick, it sounds like, this upcoming weekend for Badger State.
On Saturday already. We're ready. We started it up last weekend.
Was that your first poll last year, Badger State?
Yep, that was our first pull down the track.
That was a good pass.
Got the wheelie bar in the back, but yeah, that was good. I was excited.
So a little more weight on the nose after that.
We learned. It was all on the weight. That was all the weight we could carry was on the front anyway. So.
You know, you lean forward like a garbage puller.
Yeah, lean forward. You can pretend it helps.
Well, as long as you don't start putting your hand back and then trying to get that extra. Extra 1 inch.
I think Dirk would flag him for that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, so let me get a picture here of the toys. You actually had quite a bit of conversation about the toys too, so that was cool.
It is.
How long's been in the making? It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, we started talking to him last fall about it.
Last fall.
And they take a while. And we were on a waiting list, and did a really good job. I mean, you sent me some real close-up pictures of it and stuff. And the paint job, the detail.
Yeah. It's amazing.
I have that ghost writing in there. It says "Trust in God," and if you want it, work for it. Kind of blended into the paint. He did all that stuff really cool.
Yeah, we're so professional here. You should let me know that you wanted to show photos.
I put on the desktop.
Yeah, there's one right there, right there, down left.
That's why I did that for you.
Left, go left 2 and up 2.
Gotcha.
See,
I've been looking at a screen way too long.
Yeah.
Is the sound on? We haven't a comment yet. The sound's not working, do we? So.
Is it?
What?
Oh, really?
No, I'm joking.
I hate you.
Okay, we're gonna cut his mic now. No,
he's gone.
Who did that beer money video at Sauk? Oh, that was Dan Boone Andres. He was there. He's one of our admins. He helps us out a little bit.
It was funny because I'm over on the other side of the track with Matt and Sean, or the Caveman, if you watch their 2 court short, and all of a sudden the beer money pulling team went live, and at Sauk we're like, who is over there in the stands? Because we know you weren't there.
We want more live contributors. If anybody, goes to a lot of polls and they're willing to do live video for us, it's great for polling. So, hi Mary from Tennessee. She's in the house tonight. Is Chuck?
Yes, Chuck chimed in right away. Okay, so I hope he's having a better day than a couple days ago. He wasn't having a very good day.
I saw that on Facebook.
He was having some.
He took his problems for Facebook.
I was really glad Adam from Mad Polling Picks did the live feed at the Strawberry Bowl off it. You got to see the
Carlton Pope's new light bro.
Unreal.
Yeah, that was well played.
Oh yeah.
We might get there someday here with the photo. So if you haven't seen it already, but the polling tractor models that these guys have done have just been phenomenal. So here's a photo of it right now. I think, how many did he produce for you? Or how many that's available right now?
For sure, and there's a couple available right now. So.
Yeah, because he had pictures throughout the whole. Yep. You can follow him on Facebook, and he showed the whole way. When he was painting, had the chassis all done, and then he was putting on the stickers.
Did a really good job with it. So it's really neat. It's really so. Yeah, is $750 a lot of money? Yeah, it is. But for a toy like that, if you collect these, and I know a lot of people do. Like I have the 4-play Holman's truck, and I got that at Bowling Green last year at the Make-A-Wish thing that Larry Kester puts on, and then I bought the Full Metal Jacket Pro Stock.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a good idea.
A couple years ago. So.
You've had Stuck Schneider on the poll on the show before?
We've talked to him before, because we talked to him before Gordyville, because he does his toys for the raffle. So.
I'd like to hear how he makes them. I'd like to see the process he goes through.
So we also we want to talk about Matt's program tonight. When he switched back over the camera, showed the new Wisconsin polling promoter. I think he's mailed us for $15, right?
He's all sold out. He is all sold out.
He did an amazing job with those.
Yes, so we'll just.
So we shouldn't even promote it now then.
No, but for next, this was kind of a So last night, or on Saturday over in Sauk for the FFA poll. He said he's all sold out, so he's got no more right now, but he's going to be working on improving it for next year already. So Of course, you can follow him on his Facebook page, Wisconsin Pulling Promoters. If you're in the state of Wisconsin, he's going to be promoting pretty much any pull that's coming up. So if you're going to be putting on a pull, no matter if it's just a brush pull up to sanctioned pulls, just let him know and he'll promote it for you as well. So this is the book that he did. It pretty much has every event in Wisconsin that you can possibly think of. So no matter what part of the state of Wisconsin, you're pretty much going to find a pull near you for the next. He has it weeked out. So this started the week of.
He's going to make more. He's waiting for me to give him the green light.
Oh, really?
More about guaranteed rate.
Oh, okay.
Wait for my license to transfer over.
Yes. So I only knew that he said he sold out his first batch. Then we'll say that. So
like 2 of them, Ingham. What's going on?
Yeah. Yes, the K-Man and we got one right. So, and then of course we want to thank of course our sponsors for Let's Grow Pulling, Live, Hawthorne Tire, and Curing down in Monticello. They have the little green giant that pulls with the Badger State tractor pullers. Your defending light limited super stock Deutz. So we want to thank them, as well as Joe Bush Ag Repair out of Boone, Iowa. They've been on board since day one with us. So we want to thank them. The Country Smokehouse. The
official snack stick and jerky of the Beer Money Pool.
There you go.
That was a good color move there.
Yes.
You got any free samples for me?
I will.
Okay.
Yep.
That works out.
Going to get me hooked up. So
that'll work.
Excited about that. Right now you have to buy their stuff online, but pretty soon they can sell all over the United States. So that's happening in the summer. So they have to do a processor super fun.
Yep. That's the old Preparation H I hear.
I believe so.
Yes.
Yep. Harmon's tractor.
Let's see. Oh, Matt's already whining that he's getting picked on. So I was kind of picking on him about his mod 4x4 trucks on Saturday. So just it's always good to. And it was kind of funny because we were naming it Media Row over there on the trailer at Sauk because we were sitting by each other.
You're gonna get picked on. You leave your feelings. Colin knows he's been around.
Yeah. No, I left my feelings at home.
Yeah.
And then rain insurance. Talk about rain insurance.
Yes.
Kind of getting into that season a little bit.
Yeah. So Premier.
Craig Latnick, never given up. This is what we buy our rain insurance for our events.
Yeah. So if anyone does an outdoor event, it doesn't have to be pulling or.
How much rain will ruin your event? It's like $500-600 for like $10,000 or $15,000 worth of insurance. It's a great way to insure your pull. We want to get that word out there on that. And then
and here in Wisconsin, they got offices all over the state, so there could be one close by to you. So
Fair Value Performance, also one of our sponsors.
Yes.
Did Rich get a pull his D21 Friday night?
I'm not for sure because I wasn't there Friday night, but
I saw a picture of it on their Facebook page and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would think so, but I didn't see no videos of it either. So we'd have to. I guess I should have asked Dennis Saturday, but I didn't get a chance to.
Why don't you start dialing up Doug Borth? I'll get the rest of the sponsors up.
Sounds good.
Illinois Tractor Pulling Association, ITPA, celebrating 50 years of pulling this year. We had Mike Miller on about a month ago. We'll be getting him back on the show soon. He's the president. And they have like 50 or 60 hooks calling. It was incredible. Illini State Pullers, Scott Vivian down there, we work with them. They're kind of really northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin a little bit. They do a nice job. Gordyville, of course, What's Smoking Promotion. And then Ellsworth, Wisconsin, Showdown and Curdtown. We're getting ready to call Doug right now. And also Hart's Diesel. They do a lot for the Beer Money Pulling team as well. And so we'll Ryan get Doug on the phone. You guys interview him. And then do you need to plug me?
Yeah, so we'll be letting Jason go so we can bring in Doug. So
Yeah.
So we'll be talking back with Jason just a little bit, but we'll get Doug on the phone here. Hopefully I dialed the right number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I tried to write clear.
No. That was I was looking at the wrong number that time. So if anyone had any polling action over the weekend,
welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call can now be.
Okay.
Did you do that again, Ryan?
Nope, I missed a number.
So they made fun of themselves.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I always do.
This is where you got to fill in column during the dead air.
Yeah, see, you're supposed to be the night. No, I'm joking.
Do you have anything to say, Burkholz?
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
No, it's Doug. It's not you if you're listening. It's
it's not you. It's me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm admitting it. So
Yeah.
See, own it.
apparently I can't dial either, and I'm not drunk.
There we go.
Weird.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Hi, Doug. How are you doing tonight?
Good.
How's everything going for the big show in a couple weeks? It's hard to believe we're 2 weekends away.
Yeah, we're getting things wrapped up. Just nuts and bolts on a few small items, and pray to God the weather holds out. We should be good to go.
Yes, absolutely, and hopefully, like you said, that's going to be the biggest thing. I know you guys have been hit pretty hard with a lot of rain over the last couple weeks, and some pretty bad thunderstorms as well up that way. So has it been drying out a little bit over the last couple weekends up there?
I actually stopped up tonight on my way home and took a peek, and I'm super surprised at how well that track looks. I mean, there's nothing standing there, so no water. So I think we're in good shape.
Yeah, that's great. It's, as long as we don't get, the week of the show in a couple weeks here, the, back to back, maybe like torrential rainfalls. But like you said, you guys have had pretty good luck up there, and it's done a good job the way that you guys do the track, where even if you've gotten some rain on the same day, you've been able to scrape off the top layer and then get the show in.
The trick we found is not to disturb that winter seal, so to say, till we're ready to actually get at it. If we have put some water on during the week or whatnot, we will, but nothing. We don't go out and dig it the night before or anything like that. And that's what saved us those 2 years, is keeping that ground sealed up from winter, and the water kind of stayed on top. And we have a couple dozers on site and peel the mud off, and it might be 2 hours late, but we'll still have a tractor pull.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, if those people that don't know, you do have a rain date just in case you were to push it. So you do have that Sunday.
Yep, Sunday at noon.
So there's always that option, but I believe when we talked in the past, you never had to use it, so that's always a good thing, though. They don't need to use that option.
We've never used our rain insurance. We've been close, but we've never cashed in on it.
Yeah, probably last year.
We learned the hard way the first year we had an NTPA pull about rain insurance, and we've bought it every year since, and always have booked the rain date, because that's one of those things that has to be booked 60 days in advance, just like setting your classes. So you can't just decide the next day you want to have a tractor pull. It won't work. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with all the insurance stuff, to get all that paperwork in.
Right.
And of course, with the scheduling with NTPA and that, you want to make sure you have that date set.
Right. These guys we get people coming from further and further every year. So we want to make it worthwhile for them. So.
Yeah, and you are the mini rods you said are coming back from California this year?
Yep. Fagundes are bringing 2, and Donnie Reeves is bringing 1 along with a 4-wheel drive truck.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we have Colin Burkholtz is in the house with us tonight as well.
Hey, Colin.
How's it going, Doug?
Good.
So we're just bringing up the schedule for you to go over the classes here. So again, for the first time ever in Ellsworth, you're going to be bringing the Grand National Modified tractors. They'll be kind of their little first go around before they kind of nice little test for them before Toma. So that's a great test for them to come up here to Ellsworth. And of course, you have the Region 3 classes of 4-wheel drive trucks, heavy super stock diesel tractors, limited pro stocks, light super stocks, the light pro stocks, the minis, super farm, and 2-wheel drive. So you really do have you got the smoke for the smoker fans, and you got the noise, and of course the semi invitational as well in there. So you really do have a little bit of everything for everyone. Saturday night, June 10th at 6:30 up at the Pierce County Fairgrounds in Ellsworth. So it's just an awesome lineup.
Yep, gates open at 3:30. 13 and older are $15, 7 to 12 are 10, and 6 and under are free.
Yeah, so you're really getting your money's worth with that lineup. With on top of the Grand National mods and the great Region 3 classes that you'll be going on up there. Which way are you going for that weekend? Are you going to go up to Ellsworth or?
We'll be going to the sock bowl. Okay. I'd hate to have them use the rain date. I'm sure if for some reason the rain date had to get used, I know we'd go. We'd love to go there. We've heard such good things about Ellsworth. We really have. It's such a good pull up there. Well ran.
It's truly a shame for everybody that they fall on the same date.
Yeah,
but
there's only so many weekends, of course.
That's right.
And it just happens to fall on the same date. That's that's the way it goes. And no one likes to see a rain out at all, like Colin said it. So
nobody wants to see.
But I think it's it's great for both regions of Wisconsin though to have those two great polls though. So
right.
Yes.
and you guys doing it in touch with the local FFA chapters and I think all the different organizations that help put that on, like we've talked about in the past, just the amount of volunteer work that goes into putting on your guys' event is again just a tremendous work that goes on, and especially over these next couple weeks, it's really you're rounding third base now.
Right. But we've been lucky, this getting the mod thing together. That's kind of an expensive class for.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's $10,000.
Yes.
Just for one class.
Yep.
And we've had good luck with LG Seed stepped up to help with that, and our beer distributor at General Beer, Miller Lite. And then Berry Enterprises stepped up this year and are our semi-sponsor. They're in O'Galley, Wisconsin. They do truck. They are doing more and more truck repowering and stuff like that. So good people.
Are you on the road again tonight calling us? Or
no, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
just
home.
checking because it seems like the last couple times we caught you on the road.
Right. No, I'm home tonight.
Okay, good.
So.
You got the day off then, or?
Yep.
That's good. That's good.
So I got a 3-day weekend for the first time in forever.
There you go.
That's always good to have, right? Because the next 14 days are going to be between work and getting the last final touches on for the Showdown in Curdtown.
I've got one graduating next weekend too, so that always adds interest into the next.
Yeah, so you got back-to-back weekends of planning stuff then, right? So
it's 3 weekends in a row of stuff. I won't be able to go to Hutch this year.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay.
But we've got inquiries from a couple minis out of Canada have even contacted her.
Nice.
We've been in contact with each other about guys coming out, so.
Wow.
I expect that we will have. I would think with 10 classes, it'd be pretty easy to have 120 hooks.
Oh, absolutely.
With the 2-wheel drives and the super farm, history has always been at that 20 plus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In a class and.
Between those two regions, because you get the mix between the region 3 and 5 vehicles come up, especially.
Minnesota State's got a lot of super farms up there, so that brings them down.
It's a very close pull for them. So
the diesel super class is questionable.
Yep, that's always hit and miss.
Number-wise, but semis I think will be up from last year. The guys at Stanley, Paul, actually contacted me because some of them wanted to do both, so they're working with us. They're going to do the semis early unless things have changed, but do the semis early so they can come over here.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Finish off the night. So
you got a couple, the Minnesota trucks. I'm assuming you might get a couple to come over.
All right,
so,
Dean and Island.
Yep.
They're kind of. You can guarantee that they'll be here.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like set your clock to them for being here.
And I think the couple that run with the Badger State guys, or on the circuit, I think they're going to be coming up because we're not having them in stock this year. So I think they're going to be coming over as well. So there'll be at least 2 or 3. At least right there, so
I think if everything works and things don't break, and we could have 10 trucks. Because I know there's some new trucks in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's been a growing class over Minnesota. That pro stock semi class. So that's been
there's a truck out of Norwood Young America that came from Ohio, I believe, and Barron's truck got sold to another company, and that one's been redone. But they also have the FFA has a hook in Elk River that night. So depending on where they decide to go, if they stay close to home or want to. And of course, you got the Mac, the old Buckeye Bulldogs up there
now
too.
It's the Gopher Bulldog.
It's a Gopher Bulldog.
Yeah, Gopher Bulldog now. So
yeah.
Don't know how that works.
They've got a super farm this year too. So it's hard to say what if they'll split them up or bring them both.
Sure.
But that limited pro stock class is growing. I think probably in both organizations, leaps and bounds. Yep. Lindstrom's have switched both tractors over.
Nice.
Both of them, yep.
They went limited pro or light?
Limited pro.
Okay.
Both of them went 4-1.
Nice.
Now.
Yep. And I know 3 or 4 other tractors that have switched. The Gold Rush tractor out of Minnesota went from a light pro to limited pro.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I believe Darwin's went from Super Farm to Light Pro.
Yep, they went Light Pro. That's what
told
us.
Yeah, it's kind of funny between those two classes because up north or the northern up by you guys, it's been more of a light pro area. And now it's kind of starting to grow down here in the southern part, and then limited pro is more down here. And now it's starting to grow up in the northern part. So it's really cool to see both classes starting to spread out and really be able to put on great shows for both regions. So
yeah, I think the day is coming, just with the expense on the diesel supers, that limited pro class is going to be the replacement. Yeah. At least at the state and region level.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Or the light pro and the limited pro, both those classes are definitely going to be on the verge of, because to the average fan, I mean, they put on just as great a show as your full on pro stock or your heavy super. So
right, that's right.
And with the light pro, you're going to get so much more variety as well. Yeah. There's more options for people out there. And even the limited pro too.
4-1's got variety too. Oh yeah.
Those smaller cube classes allow for those different variety of the orange, the blue, or mini, or and that's what fans really love to see.
And now Massey red.
Yes, now the Massey. Yeah, so that's
well, Afgall stepping out, that'll be kind of fun at Toma, that one class. For one hook, but
yeah,
a lot of
colors. I thank Kurt for that. I really do. And that's so appreciated. I've been going to Toma my whole life, and being able to finally get the tractor there would be great. It will be. Kurt's a good guy. He really is.
Right. He's always helped us out, but with doing that this year, he had to step back a little bit. And you can't ask him to do everything. No. So.
No, and it's great to see that class getting some representation on the national level as well, because it really does deserve to be on that national stage at least, so people can see it more than just on the region level. And I think it's really going to expose it even more here in Wisconsin, being at Toma.
Right. I don't know if you'll get a lot of traveling yet out of it with a one hook, but the opportunity's there for them to do it if they want to do it.
I've talked to a couple of people, and they're unsure. For people who are going to come, they're going to come for one hook, and most of them are going to just want to stay for the weekend. They could go home and pull if they want, but Toma's its own thing. Most people are probably going to stay and want to experience Toma for once. When I talked to a Paulie, they said, people who haven't been to Toma, it's like people who haven't been to Bowling Green, just got to experience it once.
Right, and I've never been to Bowling Green, so hopefully that changes this year.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's on my list.
The boys from California are planning on coming back, so
that's good.
Yes, and I think what I'm looking forward to Toma is actually I think this might be the first time maybe like the Southern Light Pros and the Northern Light Pros might all be together at one place for the first time. So that might actually draw them. Because normally there's a conflict between the two, so with the schedules that go out. So because both classes are so popular now that almost every promoter wants that class at their event. It's becoming that class, or the limited pro and the light pro class, are really becoming the super farm that was 10 years ago.
Right.
And the hot farm is growing so
with the amount of hooks that you guys have in the season.
12 in Badger State, and then there's a lot of state hooks we'll be able to go to a lot. We'll keep busy.
Especially if you look at Region 2, how they had to split that up.
You have so many hooks, you got to have two champions.
Yes,
that's a lot.
Yeah, because they were over like
35, 37 hooks.
That's just.
I think, what is there, 3 or 5 region hooks this year for Region 3 in the Light Pro?
I know we got your pole. We got Ridgeland is Region 3 now. Those were
Marshfield.
Yeah, can't forget Marshfield, Beavers Hook. And then I think it's just those 3, I believe, for now.
Yep.
But that'll change.
Because they do add classes throughout those. If a promoter steps up, or maybe they get an extra sponsorship or something. So, which is definitely possible for your class.
Yeah,
so,
I know people have asked us why would we do the minis and do the light pros at a region level, and we're like, got to start somewhere.
No, absolutely, and I think the state minis they put on just the greatest show. All those classes that you have,
and with the rules change now, they're Grand National rules for this year, so that opens things up quite a bit,
But even just last year, they still put on a great show, even with their limitations. So they really just step up their show even more. So
right.
And like we talked about, you have the variety between the 4-wheel drive trucks and the 2-wheel drive trucks, which is that's a pretty those two classes alone. It's even the 4-wheel drive truck class is pretty big up in for Region 3 and for the state of Wisconsin, Minnesota up that way. Yes, and just the numbers alone. So if you're going to be if you're looking for a pole in a couple weeks and even if maybe you want to do a little bit of traveling. Ellsworth, Wisconsin is definitely one that you'd want to put on on the list of possibilities. You have the 2 tracks now. Like you said, the pits open at 3:30.
Actually, the grandstand opens at 3:30. Pits
okay.
are open.
Are they open in the morning?
Open whenever. Yeah,
okay,
because
great.
we use most of the hard parking that we can in the grounds.
Sure.
For that, just in case it gets wet, and so we had people in on Friday night last year, and I would assume that we would get more this year with the Grand National guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Traveling a little distance.
Yep, they'll probably be up probably Friday night, I would assume.
Yeah,
most of them, especially a lot of them coming from the Ohio area, Indiana,
right.
that neck of the woods, and just so that they can get up there and get settled. And I think they'll be in for a great treat, for a great track, because you guys,
Well, there's 7 pre-committed.
7. Yep.
There's 7 pre-commits on the
Sure.
mods for this year, and then there's 1 new tractor in Minnesota that I've been sworn to secrecy on.
Okay.
And then when I've talked to the Fanny boys from Connecticut, they're not committed
Sure.
for Grand National, but with some logistics helps, we might be able to get them out.
Yeah,
so they can.
Because they're more the light unlimited, correct?
Yeah,
are they committed?
They're
to
light
them,
unlimited,
so...
but they hook
Right.
every
I
session
believe
at
they.
Toma.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
The 2 to 3 to 4.
Yeah, that tractor you're gonna see almost in every session because
they're 2.
Yeah, it's just the amount of work because they start with the 2 motors and they go to the 3 for the mods,
3 and then they got the 4 for the unlimited.
Yep. Yes, so they're really the throwback to the old mod days.
Old mod days.
Right.
They're probably the last hoorah there that actually does from that will go from the light all the way up to the full on unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
So they've come a long ways in the last 3 or 4 years that they've been out on the circuit. So
right.
So that'll be cool if you get up to that 10 mod mark. That will be
great.
One hell of a show.
We're not gonna do the hold them till the end to try and keep people around because it's just not gonna get safe.
No.
If we do that, we know from experience with poor Doc. A couple times doing exhibition runs.
Sure.
It got real ugly in a hurry.
Yeah.
Late at night.
I'm sure when that moisture comes up.
Most people can work around the track when the mods go first.
I'm assuming maybe like the middle of the show possibly.
Right.
Or
yeah.
Is that where you're gonna place them? Yep. So, because you'll be having, is it about 4 classes of track or is it
5?
5 classes. 5 classes of track. So, yep. And it'll be a good mixture. Do you split them up like where you put like maybe like the track? Do you put the tractors on one side or do you?
We're gonna try.
Okay.
I mean, try and run something different on each track,
sure.
But depending on the weather and track conditions and numbers, it doesn't always work that way.
I mean, you try your best to try and even it out as much as possible. I'm assuming so. You just because you can kind of guess on the numbers, but you really don't know.
We can keep the numbers pretty even, track 1 to track 2, but to get them to switch over and.
Yeah, because you don't know about breakage and sled change.
Right.
If you do have to
and we try, we accommodate Degenhardt's running light and heavy.
Oh, sure.
So we got to split that up so they get some time to cool off and change tires and.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
little logistics. That's Bryce's job.
That pulls almost in every session. They're on the tractor side because they pulled the 2 lights.
They pulled everything, and then they pulled the heavies in Hillsboro before. They've done everything. They live close to us. We're good friends with them.
Absolutely.
They got a new edition coming out this year with Esden together.
Right.
Okay, so they're in with the new
new four. No, it's the 460s back.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I went up to Esden's benefit on Saturday last week, and he was pretty excited. He didn't know, depending on how well Benson treated him, whether they would come down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how it went with last year, you'd love to have Esden back, wouldn't you?
Right.
Yeah. That was an awesome hook. That video was great.
The locals talk about Esden and Conklin Fall and Ellsworth. That was the last time there was a big. We started. Well, it would have been back in 13.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
03.
Yeah.
And Esden was just a kid at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he remembers it, and he likes to come back. I mean, for anybody, it's a good track for a test, and we always try to do the invitational we tried to do invitational and limiteds last year, and it just, those guys got too much money to be pulling for fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
The office was good. They needed to get a hook in before Toma, and that's the only way we got by with one hook.
The one hook, yeah, because they went to kind of pushing for a 2-day hook if you're going to try to get rational.
And two classes.
And two classes. Okay.
So,
gotcha.
But it was discussed at the banquet in December, and we've got enough of a reputation that it'd be a good place for them. So
no, absolutely. I think they'll be very, very happy with the track that you guys will put out there, and I think the word's gotten around. 'Cause especially with the weather that you guys have dealt with, and still been able to get a poll. Last year, you guys were the only poll going on that weekend in Wisconsin after the rain.
That was 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago now?
Yep. Yeah, that was that happened because we had degrees in sun last year. It was first year and a whole day that we didn't have to sweat and watch a radar.
No, absolutely, and hopefully, I know this week there's some chances of rain, but not. I don't think it's too much of downpours. Or did they change?
They just
it
put
now?
20-30%
every
day, so they're half right.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
I've
been watching the long range forecast for 2 weeks, and it looks good. And then there's big rain, and the last 3 days I think they've been at 75 and 25% chance of rain. So I'll take that any day.
Yeah. Let's just hope, because this weekend was supposed to be a pretty good chance of rain throughout the weekend, and it really hasn't. I mean, we've had a few scattered showers pop up down here.
Yesterday was really nice.
Yes, yesterday
we had 3 or 4 good showers pass through today.
Did you? Okay.
We even had some hail.
Oh, okay.
And then the sun's back. The sun's back out now again. So
yeah, we just had it. We had a really quick shower, just pass through, but that's about it down here by us.
I cut some hay. It was cloudy when I went out to cut hay. It rained, poured for a little bit, then it was sunny when I was done. Like, Mother Nature don't know what to do.
Right.
Yes. And of course, it was a tough break this weekend for especially down in the Missouri area. They got rained out all weekend, unfortunately. So and they've been struggling with the weather down there. We know that. So
right.
Hopefully everything will get kind of more on a not such an up and down weather pattern like it has through the month of May, and especially for the farmers, to get stuff done.
Everybody needs fans to make these things go, and if people can't get their hay done now,
that's true. Yes,
that's the next thing to throw a wrench in somebody's sprocket. So
no, absolutely. Anything else you'd like to mention, Doug, before we let you go?
No,
here?
I think we're good. Appreciate your time.
No, of course, and
I can always talk. You can't get enough polling.
No, absolutely not. So we're at the 2-week countdown here.
That's right.
For the Showdown in Curdtown coming up on June 10th at the Pierce County Fairgrounds in Ellsworth, Wisconsin. 7 o'clock showtime.
6:30.
6:30. Sorry,
yep.
6:30.
6:30.
Let me get that right. Sorry there, Doug. 6:30 showtime. You can get into the grandstand starting at 3:30, but you can show up definitely early to get a chance to walk around the pits at any time. So if you want to get there early, check out the Grand National Mods if you've never seen them before. If this will be your first time getting a chance to see the Grand National Mods up in Ellsworth here. Between Ellsworth and Toma, this will be the only 2 chances, and for NTPA,
yeah. Yep.
And then Hillsboro later on in the summer for PPL. But for NTPA mod polling on the Grand National Circuit, Ellsworth and Toma will be only 2 chances. So if you can hit both, that's great. Or if maybe you're up in Ellsworth or that area, definitely check them out. They got 10 great classes on June 10th, and a great fundraiser for the local charities up there in Ellsworth. So, Doug, again, thanks for taking some time again tonight, and we'll definitely be chatting with you soon.
Okay, thanks. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was Doug Borth with the Showdown in Curdtown. Of course, one of our great sponsors here with Let's Grow Polling. Again, June 10th. That's other way. There we go. Jason's trying to do audio and it's messing everything up. So
I'm back.
He's back. Oh boy.
I've been quiet for quite a while there.
I know you're probably itching at the.
No, it's funny you were talking about the rain, and I was watching. I've been sharing the show out, but Brock was going live out in PA.
Sure.
When he started earlier today, just cloudy, looked like it was going to storm right now. With the sun's out, and it's just beautiful there. So.
No, absolutely, and yeah. So
So I
Showdown.
want to talk predictions.
Yeah,
I
let's
thought
do
this was a good
predictions.
one.
Okay.
Yes.
Anybody's watching the show, pick your class that you think and, name that points champion. And I want to go out there right away. And the Diesel Superstock class, Grand National NTPA, there's not a lot of them left anymore, but it's still the class that I grew up as a kid watching.
Yeah.
And I got to know Colin and Jody Ross last year, and with Esden coming back from cancer, I think it's going to be tough to pick off Ross.
It will be. They'll be up
it'd be
there.
fun to see Esden.
But Beck's got new high-tech rednecks coming up. That class is going to have a little resurgence this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be good this year.
People need to understand that's the highest level of pulling. Your unlimited mods, your 4-engine mods, your pro stock tractors, and your diesels too. You don't need 15, 20 of those in a class. You get 8 to 10 of those. That's the highest level, because there are guys out there and gals out there that want to just don't give me any rules.
Yeah.
Just give me some guidelines, but you don't want to discourage that. Because there's always this talk about, the pro stock class is dying, you're not seeing as many. Well, no, I mean, a pro stock tractor isn't meant for everybody.
No.
Because of the money, because of the time,
and the work.
You know what I mean? That just that's those two things involved. So that's why I always tell people that say they want to get into pulling: do what you can afford, and do what you have time for, and do what you understand. Otherwise, you'll take because it already is a hobby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you as a puller, if you pay for your fuel money, you might win. You pay for your fuel money. You're happy to do that. So.
Good. There's a lot of classes that you'd say it'd be fun to drive, but it just would not be fun to own one. It would.
Right.
The diesel supers, I admire those people who can keep them running
they're
and stuff.
my heroes.
Yeah.
To till, because it's still the most awesome thing in the world to do that. So if you're listening to the show, give us some predictions. Any association, any class, we'll know what Chuck's thinking out there. If Chuck's still watching, Matt Ingham probably got he'll be talking about his 4-wheel drive trucks. Comment on there, let us know. Colin, what's your favorite class? I mean, besides Light Pro, what is
probably the pro stocks.
Okay, do you follow like National or Champions Tour? Kind of, what do you follow, Mark?
I follow them both. A pro stock's a pro stock to me.
Yep.
And it's a guy like me who runs the Light Pro. You still look up to the pro stocks like something else.
Absolutely.
They're 680,
680
80 turbo intercoolers. We dyno and stuff, and we've been hearing the horsepower. Without like Hearts are getting and stuff, and we can hear the insider stuff. Pullers like us, we hear the insider stuff that we'll never reveal. But
so Jordan Lustig just jumped on. They are signed up for the Champions Tour and the Grand National.
Yes, that's correct.
Is that going to work?
Yes, it will, because there's no overlap.
What about that? The Enderley's the one that conflicts, isn't it? The
Enderley, but the Enderley is
the
point. You get invited to the Enderley.
Yeah, you get invited to the
Yes.
Enderley.
So it all depends, I suppose, on what they want to do for the Enderley, or they want to go to.
Because Enderley's a spectacle,
Yes.
It's a legendary thing by itself. I had the pleasure of going there last year, being able to experience a day show with Dwayne Bauer, who invited me to go with, and thank him for that. And it's amazing how much people love that pole over there. Just being an invitational.
Did you see what
Matt's trying to egg me on?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we want to be competitive this first year out. We're going to a whole bunch of new tracks, and you're pulling against Tony, Weekend, and Majors, and the Real Deer, and there's so many good tractors out there. Weekend, the Black Cases will probably be around some different things like that. So
especially when you're closer to the Western
Spiegelberg
Series.
just got on. We never got to see a full romp on that at Motorsports Mayhem. Did they have their light super out? Jordan, can you comment?
Yes,
did they get the Unity or Ridgeland? Or
they did have the light super out, but they never really got to hook up. So because of just the way the track conditions were. But I did not get to see if they were up at Unity or if they got a. I didn't see no videos posted, but.
No, I didn't see any.
Let's see if Chuck has any comments about Tri-County this year. Red, let's just choose red tractors for the win.
Amanda, yeah,
Amanda's the biggest red
she's
stock.
yes.
She's a groupie.
Between that and the Chiswick tractors, so she is a Blackburn, absolutely. And
but there's some people. The Carlins did really good last year in that light super class and stuff. I mean, with their
I saw that new tractor run at Bowling Green.
It's a really good running tractor.
Yeah,
and Hoopman's always run strong. It just seems like to be the kryptonite for the Chiswick team. He always does really good against them at Louisville and stuff. I remember one year he had just a heck of a pass letting go into Tolman and something let go. He's going to be tough this year. Everybody's going to be tough.
I think the Phillips have really come along with their program.
Yeah,
the Phillips, they have really come along. Their new one, they had some great runs going at Louisville, but then it just kind of let go, I believe. But they did have some great passes there.
Chuck's picking Harbison's backdraft for the open class with Tri-County mini rods.
Okay.
So, and that's really, the mini rod class is really, really growing too, guys. I think we're going to see a big, it seems like right now, I would say, Colin, your class regionally is growing strong. I would say Limited Pro still growing strong. We still have resurgence with Badger State with Super Farms this year. there's that natural. I think you're going to see more 466 guys move into light pro because it's a natural step.
That's what we hope
Super
for.
Farm should probably go into limited pro.
Yeah,
as people, if you use the word move up, I hate to do that because everybody's got the same amount of money, whether what class you're in or not. It doesn't matter anymore. You can spend that much money on a damn antique. I've talked to Brian Sadley. I remember watching Bill Cranks and these things.
Battle of the Bluegrass. They had antiques on there, and they said that they get custom made cranks and billet cranks, pistons, and rods.
I want to say moving up. Leprechaun for the limited.
So he's home. He's a homer. He's a homer.
How many in the class, Chuck? You? So polls coming up this weekend. Then so we got. I know we're in if you're just watching the show, we're in Richland Center, Wisconsin, about an hour west of Madison. Colin lives in Wilton, closer to Toma.
The big town of Wilton, the metropolis.
Boscobel's this weekend, right?
Yeah. No.
Boscobel's this Saturday, right? The 3rd.
No, it's the same weekend as Sauk.
It is.
Yeah. Same night as Sauk.
Then this weekend.
No, wait. You are right.
You're right. Smoke in the Valley.
You're right. Smoke in the Valley is this Saturday.
It is. Yes.
It's got me all mixed up. Yeah. Same night as Ettrick. Yep.
2 or 3 classes in Leaf River, Illinois. And we're gonna when we switch over to the Badger State show here in about 5-6 minutes, we're gonna talk to Rod. We're gonna call. I forgot. I have his name written down over there. Ettrick, Wisconsin Lions.
Scott Caston.
Keston? Yeah, Scott Keston.
I can't read his handwriting.
Wisconsin. Yeah, sorry about that, Ryan.
It looks like a V. Does not look.
I can see the KBM looks like a V, and you just accidentally hit the pen on the paper.
Yeah, that's fine. At least I know how to down as well. Unlike Zolik over there, so it's going to be okay, Colin. So
you can do the Badger State show then, okay?
Basketball represent on Wednesday. Okay, so Smoking Valley's going on with Matt on Wednesday. Wisconsin pulling promoters.
Yep.
So.
No, so we have our national, right now we're showing the 2 national organizations between NTP and Outlaw because Pro Polling League is off this weekend, actually. All their series is off this weekend.
Jordan says the silver ones, Lustig. That's what he's picking, the silver ones.
The silver ones?
I like it.
So if you're looking at the Grand National schedule, they have this really kicks off the Grand National Circuit out in Benson, North Carolina. At the brand new, well, I guess 2 years now.
Yeah. Well, they've had 3. This is the third year. Last year they went really big with it. And
sure.
It's just
the park itself though is still only 3 years too, right?
Yeah.
So it's at the Glott Motorsports drag raceway park.
Yeah,
I guess
it's a big park.
It's
supposed to be a great facility.
Huge. They have a drag racing, then they have just a outstanding polling facility. I think they actually have bucket seats, like stadium seats that people sit in.
It's everything parks on asphalt over there.
So that's for NTPA. That's this Friday and Saturday. That kicks off the Grand National Circuit. And then Outlaws, they'll be down in Longdale, Oklahoma. So if you're in the southwest part of the United States.
I talked to Dustin Hart just a couple days ago, and I know their first Pro Stock book is June 10th. So when we're in Sauk, because we're hoping to have the track.
Yeah, so Pro Polling League really kicks off.
They're in Ohio somewhere.
Yep.
Not
Wilmington.
Yeah,
Wilmington.
Yes.
Yep.
They're in Wilmington. So.
Yep, that's the Bargy family puts on, right?
Yep, that's one that got grand champions of pole of the year last year. Then, if that's that same pole,
or is theirs the week after?
I think theirs might be Alliance Ohio for some reason, Ryan.
Yeah.
So hey, Bob Campbell, is he a light pro?
He's a light pro player.
That's like the Green Gangster.
Green Gangster. Talked to him.
He just jumped in on the show.
Oh yeah.
So
Hi Bob.
Watching, so cool. My business partner Sue Bear Foley's watching, so she's probably drinking Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
So she started drinking when she started working with me.
That's probably not a coincidence. That's probably not a
People
coincidence.
think we can mix. We have whiskey here. It's gonna be okay, Colin.
I can sleep over.
You can.
I don't gotta work till tomorrow night. I got plenty of time sober up.
Ansonia, Ohio is the Bargy family.
Ansonia, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
So that must be. I think that's the week after, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, they got a V8 coming out. The Bargies. They got a V8 open.
Yes, they got a brand
out.
new. Yes.
Hey Sarah.
And I think they still have the inline 6. Is that
Colin
correct, or do they
wants to
sell
quit whiskey and Coke? Seriously, please, honey.
Oh boy, this is what he does. This is what he does.
She's such a sweetheart.
She is. She's going straight to heaven.
She is.
Yep.
Yes. Thanks, Jordan, for So the Wilmington is, and then the Bargy family. It's not really. They help put on the events.
We have an autographed picture, Ryan and I do, of the silver boat up there.
I painted a picture of that. I doubt they remember, but I painted a picture for them and told them. This is grade school back then. I still have it in the closet. I bet.
Yep.
Still signed.
Send me a picture. I'll send out to Misty.
Was that the fan? Did they have the kids fan club?
No, I didn't. I never went to that.
No, I think I was too old by the time they.
Yeah,
they
I can't do it
that.
now.
Yeah, it's a little weird when you had it. I'm here for the kids. I want to be Jordan.
Yeah, I don't know if that would go over too well. So if you see a bunch of Well, I mean, we're not middle aged like him yet.
Yeah.
So.
I hope I live to be 82. I'll be tickled pink. I don't know if the old ticker's going to last that long.
Oh, jeez.
We'll see. But anyway, it was great having Doug Borth on. I hope they had a great one
absolutely.
And we're really getting pushing up the American Family and Children's Hospital.
Yes.
We're going to end this show here in just a minute. We're going
Yep. So we'll get into our Badger State schedule because that really kicks off this weekend as well. And we'll get more on a local level here.
But we're excited for the Beer Money Pulling Team fans. It's like specifically the Remedy, hoping to be out Sauk, and then sounds like Brent wants to go to Fayette, Missouri, down to Hart's hometown. They have the Western Series pull, and then we start our Silver Series in Mountain City, Missouri. Rumble by the Refuge.
That's the weekend of Toma, right?
Yeah, 23rd,
yep.
24th. So, like last year, I went to Toma on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I did some road shows with Miles. And I think Miles Krieger's doing the road show.
Is he bringing the road show
back? Yeah,
nice.
So I know he's excited about that. He's super busy with track right now, but he'll just flip over here pretty quick.
Yeah, I think
because he helps building the house.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're not bored.
That's
understandable.
understandable.
And he works for Kuwait's. He has a real job.
I mean,
too.
yeah, he's not doing anything, right? He doesn't do anything, right?
Is he going to drive the Mini? I think he should. Push your boys to drive the Mini.
I don't know if he's high enough on the food chain. Miles about that. So. We'll see. So. But anyway, yeah, so I want to let everybody know I switched guaranteed rate, so I'm doing the home loans again. I had a little hiatus there where I switched from Waterstone. I quit Waterstone, Sue and I did switch over to guaranteed rate. So we've done a lot of loans for pullers, so just reach out to us, and Sue and I'll take care of you. And do you guys got anything else before we wrap things up?
No, I
have
one.
Calls.
Yes,
calls.
calls.
It's fun having somebody in the
Yes.
studio.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And he actually knows a little bit about pulling. So.
Yeah, that's always good.
I'm secretly.
Can you switch back to the guest cam?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
Straight
should do
out
that.
on
We
the
should
guest
do
cam?
that. Yeah.
Show off for 6. I like those 6B shirts. My first two shirts were 6B. Last year I went to Awesome Racewear, and then maybe now here comes your whiskey and coke too.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
We'll put Sarah on the guest cam here. Don't.
Oh yeah. Shh. So she's gonna see her face.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Go over the column over there.
Come here.
Did you get her no. Dang it. The ratings would go up if Sarah got on.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
We just false advertise.
Colin, look into the camera.
No, it's right now. It's right now. Captain Coke Cam. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to the Beer Money Nation, Colin?
Well, just pull on, have a good time. Polling starts now. It's getting busy now.
Get all the fellow pollers when they head to a poll or they're getting ready. Let people know where you're going on your Facebook page, on your Instagram, on your Snapchat. That's a simple way to promote polling.
It's amazing, just what for our personal polling page, IH1456 polling team. Just getting
shout out
on beer.
Shout out to the IH1456.
Yes.
Yeah. But what happens when Beer Money shares it? People love the GoPro videos that we put on. Yep. They really love the point of view. Videos. People seem to really love those videos and really appreciate what you guys do for polling. It's great for what you guys do.
It's been a lot of fun.
No, and absolutely, I think it's great what they do because they put out where you guys think you'll be going. So I think that gets a puller. That's really good.
There's been a big resurgence in schedules. It seems like every year there's more and more people put out schedules because people want to know where you're at.
Hawthorne just learned how to turn his computer on a little bit ago.
How about that?
And Mary Wamble does a good job. Is it Wamble? Sorry, Wampus Cat.
Yeah, I think it's Wamble, but yeah, I think so.
Her husband's 7 feet tall and Mary's 5 feet tall. But together
it's
they're
like
12 feet tall.
Yeah.
So. But no, she does a great job. That's exactly what all the pollers need to do. Mm-hmm. She doesn't know where people are going. And she doesn't make any bones about it. She's only promoting the polls they're going to.
Yeah.
But that's what you want. And they follow the Wampus Cat. You get the fans. And polling needs that hero that like NASCAR has that where they know a Colin Burkholz or a Doug Burkholz, not just the tractor itself, like the 3-car, the 1456.
Yeah, everybody knows
like that. So who's the pissy pouty guy with the M&M guy that Colin Ross did a video
Kyle Busch
on Instagram?
Kyle Busch.
He just put his microphone down.
He's
I'm
like
taking my ball and I'm going home.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was funny.
Yes. So we did have some predictions here. I don't know. I think this might be Trevor, because there's someone
That's gotta be Trevor.
So he's going with Lemke and the Pro Stocks. He has New Generation Plus, of course, Korth or Weddleson.
I'm sorry, I forgot about Weddleson. He's the last one that's won Grand National title outside of Korth. Yep.
Correct.
Gunpowder and lead.
That class is, if you can get your setup right, it really comes down to a driver's game in that light super class. It just seems like Korth
horsepower over 2,000 horsepower. It's hooking up and driving.
Yeah, you never seems Korth have a bad run. It just seems like they just take off and go.
And
I saw Weddleson's. They came to a tri-state poll in Mabel when I was announcing probably them 4 or 5 years ago. And that Mabel was always a big tri-state poll.
Yes.
It's
end of the year.
Over.
End of the year.
And they had 4 Chargers on that Elky tractor, and he went by me, and I felt like he's gonna suck me in.
Oh yeah.
Through the grill. when he went by. It was pretty awesome. So.
Yeah, someone just mentioned on Edson's new 460. So
Tom Wood's building a new light limited Super too. Esden's building him a diesel.
Wow.
So
you know it's going to run.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have Esden Lane building me a motor. It should run. It should run. I don't even think you have to dyno Esden stuff. You just take it to the track.
I don't know if you want dyno in a diesel Super. I just can't imagine that.
I'm talking Tom Stratter.
Oh.
No, I think that we'll be switching
let's
over.
Wrap it up, switch over to Badger State.
Yep.
Then we're going to talk to Scott Castens from Ettrick and then, Rod Wickman from Leaf River.
Yeah, so we have two big events coming up. So we'll talk to you next Monday night on Let's Go Bowling.